Hey everyone, it's Jody Sutter of the Sutter Company, and it's Just Ask Jody. It's that time when I take a question from an agency around an issue that they're having with business development, and I'll answer that question in 4 minutes or less. And today the question is, when should we outsource lead generation? So I think outsourcing lead generation can be a terrific solution for some small agencies when they feel like they simply don't have the resources there to do it themselves. But I also want to help you avoid making a couple of mistakes that I see frequently that often leads to unsatisfactory engagements with third-party lead generators. So the way I see lead generation is as the second step in a 3-step process, broadly speaking. So you want to start strong and you want to end strong. That's steps 1 and 3. And if you don't have steps 1 and 3 in place, then you are probably going to have a frustrating time with that lead generation resource, feeling like they're not doing what they said they were going to do, what they promised they're going to do, and feeling like your investment is wasted. So I don't want you to do that. So here's what you need to do in order to make yourself ready to outsource lead generation. Okay, so number 1, starting strong. What you want to do is you want to do your best to equip that lead generation resource with the ammunition that they need to represent your company effectively. So that includes, probably most importantly, a strong go-to-market positioning. If you cannot articulately communicate what you do best, for whom you do that, and the outcomes that those clients can reasonably expect, then it's not going to be any easier for that lead generation team to do that for you. The other thing you want to do is you want to equip them with lots of good case studies. Well, maybe not lots, maybe 5 or 6 really key case studies that support that go-to-market positioning. Because of course, those case studies are going to help that lead generator, going to help you demonstrate the veracity of that go-to-market positioning. So case studies are super important. The other thing that you want to do as part of that arsenal of ammunition, I would also recommend doing a certain amount of thought leadership, or corralling the right thought leadership that maybe you've done over the years that again supports that positioning. Let's assume that you've set them up well and maybe you're getting lots of leads coming over the transom. You then need to be ready to work with those leads and put them in your pipeline to convert them to close and turn into clients. So one of the things that you need to do, and this is so simple, and yet I think this trips up a lot of agencies, you need to be ready to schedule with these prospects that are interested in talking to you. So sometimes lead generators will do that for you, and if they're willing to do that for you, you need to make it as easy as possible for them as well as that client. So one of the things I recommend is set up an online scheduling system, equip that lead generator with that link, and make sure that the times that you say that you're available, you're truly going to be available. Really what I want you to do is limit that back and forth amount of time that places friction into the process and can easily cause the prospect to lose interest. What else do you want to do? You want to be able to have your own line of questioning. You want to be prepared to continue to qualify that prospect. So of course, your lead generator is going to help you pre-qualify these leads that come across and ask for a meeting, but you're still going to want to learn more about their situation so that you can propose the right solution. So be prepared with a strategic line of questioning that you can use with this prospect. And finally, be prepared to get them started. Now, for most agencies, you're going to be writing a custom proposal with a custom scope and a budget, and we know that takes a significant amount of time and resources. So it's not necessarily the wrong thing to do, but if you are trying to convert a lot of leads, what I might suggest is that instead of a custom scope, is that you look at doing some kind of prepackaged discovery phase with a set number of steps, a price that goes along with that, and a compelling outcome, something that is going to serve both you and the client. Okay, so that's my recommendation on when an agency is ready to outsource lead generation. They're ready when they have a strong go-to-market positioning and the material to back that up, and they're ready when they feel comfortable about closing the leads that are going to come their way. Now, I personally do not do lead generation for my clients, but if you would like my recommendations for some firms that I've worked with in the past and that I think that are effective at working with agencies, you can email me at jody@thesuttercompany.com, and my email is below in the video description as well. If you're feeling uncomfortable about steps 1 and 3, You can also email me, because that's what I do with my clients. I help them tell their story and prepare their materials, and then I also help coach them through the closing process. And if you've got a question that you would like me to feature on a Just Ask Jody, you can also email me. Again, Jody@thesuttercompany.com. All right, see you next time.